Guys, so today I thought I would switch it up. Okay, we're just gonna do something completely different. I just need to take a break from story times for a second. Really, it's not even a break. My next video is gonna be a story time. I already know what I want to talk about, but I just kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. I don't want to oversaturate my channel with story times, even though it's too late. But I thought I'd do something different. My popular videos on my channel is talking about clients, salon, all that stuff. And I got to thinking, like, well, the whole reason I got into that is because I like hair. And my passion is the beauty industry and the hair industry. And I never made a video about my hair well, I did about the big chop. But, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't talk about my hair, and I actually get a lot of questions about my hair. So I'm like, why don't I talk about it? Hello, why don't I make a video on something that I like? So this is gonna be a little bit different. It might spark your interest, it might not. If it doesn't, I have plenty of videos you can look at, plenty of story times you can watch. Like I said, I am coming back with another story time. I wanted to talk about something different, okay? So yeah. Now, with that being said, I wanted to talk about, answer a little bit of questions about like my hair, because I did make a video talking about my curly hair. And as you guys can see, I no longer wear my hair curly. Not for nothing, I made the executive decision to do what I want and just kind of like let it go. Like I said in my big chop video, I have a really big issue. If I'm being honest, I have a really big confidence issue and insecurities with my curly hair. That is something that was put on me since I was a child. Like I mentioned, I'm going to reference that video a lot. But like I mentioned, it's really hard when you're growing up around women who only straighten their hair, who only talk about, straight hair is pretty, good hair, bad hair, the whole vibe, and it's really hard when that's instilled in you. And now that you're older, you're kind of like, okay, like, let me try to be a little bit different, let me try to embrace it. It's really hard to just break that. And if I'm being just 100% honest, like I said, my curly hair doesn't give me the same confidence that my straight hair does. And I was like really conflicted the whole time I had curly hair. When my hair was long enough to straighten, I was always conflicted. And I'm like, do I really want to put heat on it? Because, my curls are really pretty and, it's different. But I don't feel confident. I don't have the same confidence. And, I don't want to tell anybody. I am not saying that straight hair is prettier than curly hair. It was just not my vibe. It wasn't my style. It didn't go with my style, and it didn't make me confident. And obviously that has to do with a whole bunch of psychological insecurities, okay? Like, it's all mental. This whole thing, it's insane what society, does to people. It's literally all mental, because anytime I went out with my afro, anytime I went out with my curly hair, everybody's like, oh my God, your hair is so pretty. Your hair, I wish I had your hair. I wish I had your hair. And if you don't think that way and you don't see it that way, it doesn't matter how many people compliment you. It doesn't matter anything, it's just, and like, that's a whole other video. Just society sucks and what they do to young women, especially women of color and Black women with their hair. Like, just the fact that hair is even that, it's so annoying for me. So I thought, once we got that little therapy session out the way, I thought I'd show you guys things and give you guys tips and tricks, because one thing I really want to make very, very clear, okay? Very clear. Nobody has bad hair, period. Nobody has bad hair. Anybody can get their hair silky, smooth, straight, and everything with the right products, the right tools, and the right technique. That whole thing about bad hair, trust me, I know, okay? I don't claim it, but I am, this much Dominican. I know about the stigma with bad hair. And, people that tell other people that they have bad hair are people that either don't want to do it or people that don't know how to do it. Because trust me, I've gotten my hands on all kinds of hair, okay? White girl hair, black girl hair, Hispanic, Dominican, Mexican, Indian. Look, I've touched a whole lot of people's hair, and like I've said in multiple story times, me and blow drying, it's just an art that I love, okay? There's something about taking somebody's super thick curly hair and just straightening it and giving them that silky smooth look. It does something to me, okay? And that's one of the main reasons why I got the clientele, like my cool clientele, not the ones that I make story times on. The cool clientele that I got is because one thing that they always told me is you take your time. That's the biggest thing, is you have to take time. It takes time, okay? Everything starts from the wash to the flat iron. Time. Literally it. It just takes time, okay? So first things first is you need to have a good shampoo. I'm not really too picky on shampoos, if I'm being real. I'm not. Shampoo for me, I just need something to clean my hair, because when I was going from curly and transitioning to straight, because when I had curly hair, my hair was just, when you have curly hair, you always want it to be moisturized and oiled and all that stuff. So my hair was just used to being oiled down and having all kinds of products in it. When you transition from curly to straight, you don't want oil in your hair. And now I'm having to combat all the oils that my hair is used to, trying to like keep it clean. So really, I just need a shampoo that keeps it clean. You can use any shampoo. Like, I know that's don't use Pantene, okay? If I'm going to be professional, if I'm coming from a professional, don't use Pantene. Herbal essences, all that stuff, Aussie, it leaves residue and it leaves all that stuff on your hair. So it doesn't have to be a hyper expensive, crazy salon brand shampoo. Just make sure you're using a good shampoo. Just get your hair clean, okay? Clean your hair. Whenever that means. Because I'm really sick and tired of people like, oh, that's nasty if you don't wash your hair. Like, it's 2020. I thought we got that. Like, you're not supposed to wash your hair every day. So shut up and don't call me dirty, okay? Because I wash my hair at least like once every 5 to 6 days. I let the oil kind of really sit in my hair. I think that's one of the reasons why my hair is getting longer. And second off, because I want my hair to get used to not being washed so much, because when I had curly hair, I was wetting it every single day. So it was just used to that. So that transition it's a whole other story in itself. But how I got my hair, because if you know, when you have curly hair, I guess this is like curly hair to transitioning to straight hair. I don't know if that's a thing. But when you have curly hair, when you put it up in a bun a lot, the ends get to be like, I don't want to use the word fried, but they get really dry, just because the sun exposure, and just, if you notice, when you have curly hair and you straighten it, the ends are just really dry. So I had to like combat that a lot. Now that's where conditioner comes in. That's why I said, who cares, clean your hair with whatever shampoo. But conditioners, that's where you need to really either invest or take a lot of time. Now, I used to work for Aveda, so I have some Aveda products, but I also have alternatives. I love the cherry almond shampoo. Well, I ran out of the shampoo, but the conditioner. This conditioner is my everything, because it detangles your hair so well. Like, it just, as soon as you put this on, it detangles your hair really nice. The smell, okay, if we're being honest, I had to take a lot of time to adapt to Aveda aromas. This is one of their better smelling products, in my opinion, because I like the whole fruity, fake, artificial scents. I do. Can't tell a lie. But this conditioner is my favorite Aveda conditioner. I love the shampoo too, but the conditioner is really where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that because the wash, when you're doing somebody with thick curly hair, the wash is essential. You need to get those oils out. You need to clean the hair, but you also need to detangle. Detangling is going to save you so much time. So much time it is. So this is the conditioner. This is one of those like fast ones. I just run it through my hair, detangle it, cool. The deep conditioner that I've been using, I just bought this on a whim one day, and oh, game changer. It's the raw sugar hair mask. Now, this is the healing power one. It has avocado, banana oil, coconut milk, agave. Let me tell you guys something about my personal opinion on using coconut oil on your hair. It doesn't work. Hate to break it to you, it's a waste of time. Coconut oil, the particles in coconut oil are too big to penetrate your cuticle. So really, coconut oil is just sitting on top of your hair. It's not actually doing anything to benefit the inside of your hair, to heal it from the inside out. Coconut oil only does surface level things, and it just makes your hair oily. I could never get down with coconut oil. I just couldn't. But this right here, this hair mask has been my absolute favorite product. Let me smell. It smells like old lady perfume, but it's still, I haven't used anything other than that, and it's just made my hair so soft and shiny and silky. Yes, I got this at Target. Yes, I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and people are so bougie for absolutely no reason. Use whatever works for your hair, okay? Because I know people are like, oh my god, you got that at the drugstore. Like, you don't, use whatever works for your hair, and this works for my hair, okay? And I got it at Target. So that's what I really like. Now, after that, when you are heat styling your hair, you have to use something to protect it. Now, I don't necessarily use heat protectant to protect my curls because the amount of heat I put on it, there's no saving my curls. Like, that's a given. Yeah, the amount of heat that I use on my hair, there's nothing saving them curls. But you should always use a heat protectant. One of my favorites is another Aveda product. I used to work at an Aveda salon, if you guys didn't know, so I got most of the stuff super cheap or free. So my favorite is the Damage Remedy Daily Hair Repair. Now, if you know anything about Aveda products, Damage Remedy, phenomenal. If your hair is damaged because they use quinoa protein, and you know what quinoa does? It penetrates the cuticle. Yeah, I know my stuff about Aveda. You didn't know that, huh? But the Daily Hair Repair, if your hair is like falling off the bone and you really need something to protect it, I highly recommend this. This is a heat protectant as well as a damage repair treatment for your hair. It's a leave-in conditioner. Well, it's a leave-in product. I really recommend this. My hair is not damaged, so this is a little too heavy for someone who doesn't have damaged hair. The Damage Remedy line is actually really good. When I had blonde hair, my hair was literally falling off. That's what was helping my hair. Now, my hair was already done for, so I can't save something that's already dead. But if you have I really recommend, if you have curly hair and you're trying to transition back to curly hair, you really need a lot of those proteins. Stay away from keratin. I don't care what anybody says. Keratin protein is bad for your hair. Keratin protein adds too much protein and your hair snaps off. Quinoa doesn't do that. If you're one of those people that is transitioning back to natural hair, I highly recommend the Damage Remedy line from Aveda. Now, y'all already know they tax, so save your money and invest in the line. You don't need the shampoo and the conditioner, and you don't need that. Honestly, what I used to tell my clients all the time, if you're balling on a budget, if you use the if you're gonna get anything, okay, if you're gonna get anything from the Damage Remedy line, I would recommend this and the the mask, okay? The Damage Remedy Deep Conditioning Mask. What you do, you shampoo your hair like regular, and then you leave that mask on. You put a plastic bag over your head. You can sit under a dryer. You can leave it on. I used to put the plastic bag over my head, and I used to do everything. Leave it on for however long you want, and you will see results. Now, as a professional Aveda person, using the line will give you faster, more efficient results. But like I said, if you're balling on a budget, because the Damage Remedy line, they are expensive. Okay, so if you're not trying to do all of that, that's your best bet. Also, if you have finer, more oily hair, I couldn't use the shampoo, conditioner, and the deep conditioner because it's just too much for my hair. It is. I used to use the cherry almond shampoo to clean my hair, and then I use the Damage Remedy line for the conditioner. But that's just to keep it out there. Now, if you're like me, your hair is pretty healthy, you just need to make sure it stays healthy. We go to Chi, okay? Chi's Heat Protectant, tried and true. Like I said, you don't have to be so bougie about your stuff. Like, I like the way this leaves my hair smelling, because you know when you straighten your hair, the blow dry isn't the problem. It's when you straighten it and you smell it. Oh, nobody wants to smell like burnt hair. So if you're gonna burn your hair, you might as well smell like cologne, because that's what she smells like. But I highly recommend this. This is probably one of my favorite products. Like I said, it's just back to basics. Everybody uses this. You get it at Target. Too bomb. I love this stuff. Like, I don't care what anybody says. I love it. Now, on to products, or the tools that I use, because I've gotten a couple questions about this that I've answered. I got questions on these that I've answered before in like Instagrams and stuff. So I thought I'd just throw them in here as well. Now, I am not I'm a snob. When it comes to tools, I kind of am. Not on curling irons. Really, curling irons. I don't really care about curling irons. I don't care about clips. I don't care about none of that stuff. I could, whatever. You know what? It doesn't matter. Now, my blow dryer, my straightener. Yes, I am a snob, okay? So, non-professionals, I believe you can get these at any advanced beauty supply stores that like I don't think regular beauty supply stores, like the wholesale beauty supply stores, I don't think they have these, but I think like more advanced, I don't know how to explain that, because here in Miami, beauty supply stores are everywhere. So like any like pro store, I guess, that the people in the Publix, maybe even Sally's. This is the Twin Turbo 2600 blow dryer. This right here, I go to war with this blow dryer. It's heavy, and that's where I got my muscles from. Years of doing blow dries. But this is my favorite blow dryer ever. I've tried the Dyson. I can't get down with Dyson. I really can't. I really wanted the Dyson, and I was gonna get it for the longest, but it's just not my cup of tea. I like putting the hair. I like doing all that. Okay, I do. But this is my tried and true. I don't know where my nozzle went, but this is the best blow dryer that I think is available to the public. I know for a fact you can get this. I know for a fact that anybody can get this. You don't have to have a license to get this blow dryer. Highly recommend if you don't care about the weight, because it is a heavy blow dryer. Now, if you got a plug or you got it like that, this right here, girl, this right here is my favorite blow dryer in my whole entire life. Now, this, I believe these you can't get everywhere. And if you do find them everywhere, they tax. If you don't have a license, they really mark these up. This is the Parlux 385 Light Power Ionic and Ceramic Blow Dryer. You get your hand on this, girl. Yeah, This is my favorite blow dryer in the whole entire world. It is so lightweight. You could throw this around. You could do anything. It gets super, super hot, okay? I am with the heat. If it's not burning, it's not straightening. That's how I feel. Not on other people's hair. Do not use that philosophy on other people's hair. On my hair, if it's not burning, it's not straightening. So I use this one. This is my favorite blow dryer of all time ever in my whole life. If you have a license, you can get these at Cosmoprop, I believe. I believe certain Cosmoprops have them. I got this in Puerto Rico because my aunt is a hairstylist and she got this for me. If you can get your hands on this blow dryer, girl, you should. Like I said, if you have a plug or you know somebody or you just don't care to spend money on this. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is not like that expensive. It's not like $600 or anything, but it is a good $350, I think. It was like $300, $350. It's up there, okay? It's a couple hundred. So if you really care about your blow dries, I highly, highly recommend. And these last so long. That other one, I'm not joking. I'm not even joking. I think this is 10 years old. Runs like a beauty. This one, I didn't get this that long ago. It was like 3 years ago. A beauty. Now, for my straighteners. All right. This one is a little controversial, okay? Let's just bring it up. The Parlux Nano Titanium. Parlux Pro. You can get these at Sally's. You can get them anywhere. These I have a love-hate relationship with. I love these straighteners. I love the Parlux straightening products. This leaves your hair, this gets so hot, and if you see the titanium plates, they glide through your hair. It makes my hair so soft. I never have, like, it seriously just goes straight through. I never have like that thing. My favorite one, I'm gonna find a picture of my favorite one. Now, these, if you have money and you don't care, cool, because these don't last long. They're pretty pricey for the fact that they don't even last long. I think this one's $130 a year. I think you can get out of these appliances, honestly. Now, I'm telling you because I've tried GHD, I've tried what's it called? Tried GHD, I tried T3, I've tried a whole bunch of straighteners. The one I'm gonna put the picture of, girl, that lasted me like 3 months. It burnt out. I don't know how, but that is my favorite flat iron. But that one's too expensive to be buying it every 3 months, every 6 months. Like, no. I'm not gonna keep spending money on a straightener. Like, I have other stuff I could use that money for. This one's not as expensive. Like I said, I think it's like $130. And it's lasted me. It's still fairly new, I guess. I think this is maybe a year old. But yeah, their products don't last the best. But I do love this straightener. I do. But yeah, that's pretty much it to this video about, you know, tips on hair. If you guys like these kind of videos, let me know, because just like everything else on my channel, I try to be as real as possible, like letting y'all know, like, you don't need this, you do need this, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, coming from like a consumer's point of view, because I'm not gonna blow smoke up nobody's butt, okay? If it doesn't work, or you could do an alternative or something else, you should find it. And like I said, even with the hair mask, like, whatever works for your hair works for your hair. Now, there are certain things that I don't believe work for your hair. Like I said, the coconut oil, stuff like that, that it's just like, I don't think it does anything. But hey, if it works for you, it works for you. You know, if your hair is growing and it looks good, who am I to tell you to stop, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. I really enjoyed talking about hair. Did you guys notice? I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.